What is up, guys? How's it going today? My name is Syratube, and today I'm bringing you another, I know, there's so many of these, but another flipping live stream, so hopefully you guys do enjoy it. I know I really enjoy these personally, but anyway, we'll go ahead and get started here, and yes, I just started, guys, that's why. People came in a second later. Sorry about that, guys. I know I announced it on the channel, or on the Discord, link in the description below, by the way, and then I went live. I had to adjust a couple of things, but we're not going to waste much time today. We're going to go right to the grand exchange and start flipping. Let me know if the audio sounds good, if the background music is too loud, because I was kind of adjusting it this weekend, so if something got messed up, just let me know. Anyway, guys, we're going to get into it here. 330 mil. Feeling a little bit poor today just because we gave away so much money on the last stream. Check it out if you missed it. And how did you guys like the new video, by the way? Did you guys like it? It's actually doing pretty good, so I'm happy you guys are watching it, are kind of getting that information, and you're going after it. So thank you for tuning into that. And if you haven't seen it, go check the Discord, link in the description below. I linked it there very, very recently. Hello to everybody, Dustin Carr, Harith, Jordy, iStack Bands, and Robert Gibson. Good to see all of you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now, let's go ahead and get some flips going here. Amulet of Torture, we're doing it first before too many people get in here. Just because it, again, is such a good flip. I mean, I talk about it all the time on my streams. The thing is, though, I never get around to it too much, so I want to make sure we're able to, you know, buy and sell a few before we get into the thick of things. And we're actually making, like, no money on it today, so that kind of stinks, but we'll go ahead and do all 7 of them. Oh, well, I listed 8, but only 7 are going to actually buy out, because that is the 4-hour limit, is 8 every 4 hours, so we just got to keep that in mind. How do I get rid of this? Okay, perfect. Anyway, we're going to keep going here. World of RS says, hey, it's going bad for me. The scythe is 860 mil, and I feel I messed up because I held the 2. I just can't accept the fact that I've lost 300 plus mil so far because I own something. Well, I usually recommend this to people who are kind of in bad situations with flips. And if you have a lot of your money invested into a flip, and especially if you have 2 of an item, you can always sell one of them. And what this will do is, if you sell one of them, yes, you are going to lose money, but you can hold on to the other one and hope that the value goes back up. And what this actually does is it kind of limits your risk a little bit, because you're actually waiting, and you're selling one off, but you're still waiting for that other one to go up in price. So you kind of like split the difference on that. Hopefully that kind of makes sense there. Do you think, oh, iStack Band says, do you think the scythe will rise again? I definitely do. I think the scythe is way undervalued right now. Guys, this happens all the time with items in RuneScape. If you haven't played the game too much, or you haven't been into flipping too much and you haven't really noticed, this actually is a very common thing. Items will decrease a lot of value, and then people realize they're undervalued and they just go back up. It's happened with the Grazi many times. It happens with every item. The Elysian used to be like 300 mil. People forget that, you know, so you just keep that in mind. Are you going to try longer flips like D-Picks or Glories from the start of the stream? Just for you, Jordy, we'll go ahead and crack into those dragon pickaxes, because I actually really like the dragon pickaxes, but I always forget until the end to do those. So I'm glad we're actually going to sell one of these, or not sell one of these, flip one of these. We will sell one, but we are going to go ahead and flip these here. Thank you for the recommendation, Jordy. I really love flipping the dragon pickaxes. It makes you a lot of money, but it's not the easiest item to flip. I'm not going to lie. You got to kind of watch it pretty closely. Going to go ahead and do some mana rays. We're trying to split up the cash stack a little bit here, because we do have 137 million GP, so we need to make sure we can split that over 5 GE slots. Hedging 101, that's the correct term. Thank you, Marcelo Perry. That is, hedging is, I totally forgot about that term, but you're right. That is the right term to use for selling one of your items and holding on to the other. How are you guys today on this lovely Wednesday? It's almost Thursday for you European viewers, so shout out to that. You're one day closer to the weekend. I cannot wait for the freaking weekend, dude. I have just been working very long hours this week, and I'm excited to be streaming. First of all, it's been a little bit of time since the last one. When was our last stream? Over the weekend, right? Friday or Saturday. I don't remember, to be honest, but here we are with another one. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Leave a like if you are. We're going to go ahead and keep flipping here. Sharks are going to be next. We'll see how much of a margin we can get on these. I'm hoping we can get at least 3 to 4 GP. If we can, I'll be pretty satisfied with that. And wow, we're going to get way more than that, about 9 GP. We do have to be careful because usually when sharks kind of stretch to a margin of over 3 to 4 GP, which is usually where their healthy margin is, they do tend to get a little bit risky. So we just got to keep that in mind. Make sure it doesn't crash on us, but I don't think it will. 775 is relatively cheap for a shark. World of RS says, how do you think Ice-T is doing right now? He's down 1.1 bill with a smiley face. I don't know, man. I don't think that's too happy. If you guys don't know and you're new here, Ice-T is one of our big bank flippers in our Discord group. By the way, link in the description below if you are trying to learn how to flip with your cash stack. It's a great place to learn. But either way, he's one of our members in there who has a lot of money. And he's currently down 1.1 billion on a flip. If you want to learn why, join the Discord. We'll talk a little bit more about it. But anyway, he is down a lot of money. His hair is probably falling out, as Ice Tech Bands comments very funnily. Funnily? Is that even a word? I don't even know. But so here's the thing. Ice-T is down 1.1 bill. He also has like 10 bill. So it's really not that much money to him. Didn't he go arena? How much did he lose at the arena? Oh, geez, I hope not. Jordy says, I have an interview in 11 hours. So nervous right now. Jordy, you've got it, man. I know you've been on the job search for a little bit, dude. So don't even stress. I know you've got it. Just be yourself. Answer those questions. And first of all, you're already doing the right thing. You keep interviewing with companies. You're already putting yourself out there. It's going to land. Just do your best. You've got it, dude. Like 100%, I know you have it. Anyway, these dragon darts are actually looking really good. By the way, you can get the recommendation from Syratube. I'll recommend you to any company. But these dragon darts are looking really good, guys. The margin is like, what is that? Like 40 GP? It's not bad at all. And I'm hoping we can actually flip it for that limit. We're going to cut back on the amulets of torture really quick because we actually did hit the limit since we did annual margin check. 13,700,000. And we're going to go ahead, turn around, and sell these real quick. 13,764 is what we'll do. Wait, well, I keep forgetting what the listing is. 13,766. This is what happens when you're a flipper and you're on live stream and you just forget your listings. You're trying to do everything. Is the stream back, by the way? Is it back, or did it just drop for a second? I can't see how many frames I'm dropping because of this new update here, so hopefully we're staying true here. Is the stream quality better, by the way, guys? I did jack up the settings, so I'm hoping that it looks a little bit better. I might have to turn it down if it is cutting out a little bit too much. Eno asks, are you on OS Buddy? And Harith responds, he's on RuneLite. That is correct. RuneLite is my favorite client for flipping. I think it is the best client for flipping. The wall's still playing with your Wi-Fi. I actually bought an extender, so it shouldn't be playing too much. It should be okay. I forgot. I was doing some testing this weekend for some streams in the future, and I cranked up my settings to do a bit rate of like 12,000, but we're obviously not hitting that. So, yeah, I did forget to turn them back down, but I'm not going to end the stream to do it, so I'm hoping we can survive through this. Oof, I was watching 360p. Hopefully it is back to 1080 now. The VOD upload will look very good, trust me. Might be a little bit overkill on the settings right now for old school RuneScape, but either way, we're going to keep going here, guys. We got 104 mil to play with. We'll do prayer potions next. And then I don't know what we'll do with the rest of our money here. It'll be about 80-something mil. Maybe we'll put it into Grimy Renar. I'm not too sure, but we'll see here in a minute. Prayer potions really going back up in price. Over 10k each now. I actually did not expect that. When they dropped below 10k each, I was not expecting them to go back up. Watching you flip while getting 99, or not 99, 90 smithing. Jeez, I'm all over the place today. Congratulations on getting that 90 smithing. You'll get there soon enough. What are you doing? Blast furnace? I think that's the best way, right? Blast furnace. I know if you do mithril bars, that's profitable, so that's not too bad at all. Watching in 60 FPS for OSRS is glorious. I couldn't agree more. And Dylan Peterson, what is up, man? Good to see you here on the streams. We got 84 mil to work with. Let's go ahead and list the grimy Renar weed. The amulets of torture are actually selling, so that's really good to see. But we're not making really a lot of profit on those, like less than or about 10k each, I think, which really is not that great for the amulets of torture. You're usually gonna try to, oh, excuse me, my glasses fell down there, but you're usually gonna get around 40 to 60k every time you flip amulets of torture. Anything less than that's kind of not worth it, so I am a little concerned that we're not going to get a good margin on those. We could have waited, but I feel like I was going to forget, so I just wanted to make sure we did that. 84 mil, if we're not going to do the grimy Renar with a margin of 13 GP, what should we do? We could try Eclectics, but I'm not too sure Eclectics are really our answer to our problem here. We'll check them out anyway, see what we can get here. Only a 9 GP margin on the Eclectics. Probably going to stay away from that as well. Still working with 84 mil. I'm thinking we could try Eternal Boots, because we don't quite have enough money to do Primordials. So we'll try and look at Eternal Boots and see if we can get any good money off of them. Eternal Boots tend to not have as good margins. Wow. Eternal Boots are quite cheap right now. Usually they're around the 4.8 to 5 mil mark, so I'm not afraid to go in on this flip at all. If anything, we're in a favorable position, but again, only 4k per Eternal Boot. Not really worth our time. I'm going to stay away from that. Bracelets of Ethereum, I like flipping Bracelets of Ethereum overnight. I don't like flipping them during the day because they just take too long, so I'm not going to do any of those. That being said, we can try, let's try and do, gosh, why can't I think of, oh, you know what we can do? Let's do the crossbow. Since it's pretty cheap now, I actually think, oh my, is it 16 mil? Wow, 16.8. Crossbow is really dropping in price. My guess is going to go down to around 15 and probably level out or go back up in price. I'm not too sure yet, but I don't know, it just seems really cheap for such a strong bow. We can do 5 of them, I think. Yeah, we can do 5 of them, so we'll let that sit for a little bit, and we'll commentate on the streams. Oh, well, we can't, because the Amulets of Torture sold for us there. So let's take a look at those profits. Looks like we made about 100k? A little bit less than 100k on those. Really, really nice, about 90k. So that's not too bad at all. I mean, it's pretty quick. Not, like, amazing, obviously, but either way, we made profits. Primordial Boots coming in next, guys. I love flipping the Primordials because the limit is 15 every 4 hours, which is just freaking outstanding. The margins tend to be really good on these as well, and of course, only 18k margin today. We'll flip like 3 pairs, and then we'll be done with those since it's really not worth our time. It's not really worth enough money. Don't forget the Furies. Don't worry, we will get to the Furies. Dylan Peterson asking, did you get the brick wall and your connection problem figured out? So I did get an extender for my room, so the internet should be a little bit better. The problem is when my roommates and we all get on the Wi-Fi at once, and I'm trying to stream these really high quality streams, that is when we have problems. We run into problems, and we kind of drop frames a little bit here and there. So I'm hoping we don't drop too many frames today, and the stream doesn't crash. If it does crash a few times and my stream ends, I'll probably call it there. So just keep that in mind. Either way, though, I'm hoping that does not happen. Waffle says, what's up, NoobTube? I don't know if any of you guys were Modern Warfare 2 players, but the NoobTube, oh, good times, man. People used to hate if you used that thing, and you couldn't use it when you were playing with your friends because you didn't want to look like a cheapo, so that was just such a good time. But Modern Warfare 2 was it wasn't my favorite Call of Duty, but it was a lot of people's favorite Call of Duty. It's really up to you. If you want to make more money, then maybe you look for something else. If you're enjoying your job, though, and you don't mind it at all, I mean, that's really up to you. Personally, I would not want to work in a grocery store, but that's just me. And either way. One-man army made me cry, says Marcelo Perry. I know, dude. That stuff was brutal. Anyway, 31,517,000 is what we'll list for. 995, of course. Try to get all of that off as best as we can. Is the stream back, guys? Did we drop out again? Are we not back? Is it a lot of stream lag? How we doing here? It says I'm up, and I should be good. I should be... just let me know if the stream goes out, and let me know when it comes back as well. Sorry, the streaming has been a little problematic here recently. I am trying to figure it out for you guys. This solution should help a fair bit, and all of the primordial boots already sold, so we actually might go ahead and pick up a few more, just considering how quick that was, and we'll see if we can flip them at the same exact speed. I'm gonna go turn around and sell these dragon darts as well, which if these dragon darts sell for the margin, this will be one of our best flips yet. Actually, this would be the best flip of the day if we can get these off, so that would be good. Modern Warfare 2 cross map, it's actually not a tomahawk, it's a throwing knife. But Modern Warfare 2 cross-map throwing knife, always the way to go. I don't think I've ever gotten a kill with that, but yes, I agree. If you got a kill, that would be super epic. I had a friend who got a clip of him just throwing a random knife and getting someone, and it was like all the rage at school. Like, I don't know. This is back when maybe I was 5th, 6th, 7th grade. I don't really remember when Modern Warfare 2 came out, but I think it came out when I was like 7th grade, 6th, 7th grade. Dropout seems to be for like 5 to 10 seconds at a time. Did it drop again just recently, or are we doing okay here? Yeah, the scythe is going down a lot in price. I would say if the scythe hits about 800 mil, then sell it. I would honestly cut your losses at that point. You lost so much money, you might as well just sell it, get rid of it. But either way, Modern Warfare 2 is like 15 years old this year. Are you serious? 15 years? Dude, I'm freaking old, man. I remember people skipped school to play that game, and that was a big deal back in the day. It was hard to get off school for no reason. Anyway, guys, hopefully you are enjoying the live stream. I'm sorry for the dropouts. Hopefully it's not too bad. Leave a like if you are enjoying the stream. Really helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. I'm literally always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. We might have to move into more of a, video style here if we keep, dropping out streams and things like that. If it drops to 800 mil, I'll buy it, says Pad MD. What's up, Pad MD? Good to see you again. It might be a little risky, though. I don't know. It was released 2009. Oh, so it's only 10 years old. That's not too bad. Oh, it's Modern Warfare 1 that's near 15, not 2. Oh, I never played Modern Warfare 1, actually. But either way, enough of Call of Duty. We're here playing RuneScape, trying to make bank, so hopefully you guys do enjoy that. We're going to kind of step away a little bit from the Dragon Pickaxe because it's not really working out for us. We're going to go ahead and try to do the Guthan's armor sets. Like, I think maybe 2 streams ago, we had a lot of success with the Guthan's armor sets. It's a really great flip if you've got around a 30 to 40 mil cash stack. It's really fantastic, so... I definitely recommend checking it out if you have like a little bit of, okay, well the margin's not good today, but if you have a little bit of experience flipping, I would definitely recommend checking it out, and you're working with around a 30 to 40 mil cash stack. It's going to be very, very nice for you. Did anyone invest in the crossbow when I talked about it in the Discord? I didn't personally, but I think you can still get in at a pretty good price. I don't think it was much lower than it is now. If it was, Waffle, let me know. But either way, yeah, I love the live streams too, man. It's hard to get away from them. And look, so this is really funny, and I'm actually glad this happened right here. You guys know how I say if the Guthan's armor set doesn't have a good margin, then don't try to flip the Darok's armor set, because they're just stumbling over my words, because they both usually will not have a good margin at the same time, or they'll both have a good margin at the same time. This is a perfect example of that. 3 mil on the Guthless armor sets and 2 mil on the Darox armor sets. I'm telling you, it's like that every time. I don't know why. It's the same thing with the Berserker ring and the Archer's ring. So we're going to go ahead and check those out right now. But we'll see if we can get a good margin on the Archer's rings. The Berserker rings did me like a lot better in the past, but the Archer's rings recently have been a lot better. So we're going to go check them out here. Only 8k each. I mean, we'll take it. It's really not very good at all, to be honest. Most of the time, I would not flip this, but since we're on live stream, I'm going to go ahead and try to flip it anyway. 31,516,995 is what we will be selling for today. Almost all of those prayer potions have bought up too. We will keep a close eye on the crossbow because we really haven't been able to get many of them, so Jordy says, how often do you try new items? Do you stick to the same items even when they're not on stream, or do you branch out to try new things when you're not streaming? Most of the time, I do stick in the same kind of area of items. That being said, I do try new items sometimes. If people find a really good item on the Discord and they post an image of it or a flip of it, I'm like, let me put that on my list. Let me try that out. It looks pretty good. Also, if people message me on Discord, DM me, and they say, hey, this is a good item, I'll always give it a look. But very few items do I put into my core flipping list. I just don't find that many items that people recommend to me are really as good as it makes it seem. Sorry, guys. I love all the recommendations, but I have my own personal agenda. That being said, I do try new items a fair bit. I've been trying a lot of stuff overnight recently and trying to get success with that, so that's been kind of like a fun new thing that I've been taking up. After that video I released, I've been very motivated to just do more overnight flipping and kind of learn more about it, because I've never been a great overnight flipper, so I'm really trying to get a lot better at it since my playtime is way more limited these days. What's your price guess on the scythe by the end of the year? Do you mean like literally like in a year from now, what do I think the scythe is going to be? My guess, 1 year from now, scythe is going to be 960 mil. That'd be my guess, 960 mil. I also think that the T-bow is going to go back down in price. I do not think, this is not a permanent state of the scythe. This, I'm telling you, I've been flipping for a long time, making videos here on YouTube about flipping for literally, like, guys, this is like year 3 where we've been here doing this, so pretty insane if you think about it. But either way, it's not going to last forever. This happens with the T-bow a lot. It's happening with the scythe right now. End of this year, I mean December. Okay, December, I still would think it's probably going to be worth a bit more. I don't know. Maybe around the same price point, probably like 960 mil. I'll keep that price point pretty standard here. Like in 6 months, the game is a lot different. There's less people playing. There's not as many scythes coming into the game. People are holding on to scythes in their bank. No one's really selling, but people are buying because they want to use it. Price is going to go back up, I promise. Cycles like this happen all the time in old school RuneScape. I'm not shocked that the scythe has dropped this low. It was bound to happen. It's the same thing kind of happened with the T-bow when it got really low. What, like 920 mil at one point, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it got to. 10,175. We're going to list those prayer potions here. Primordial boots are doing fine. Diamond Dragon Bolts E, we're going to keep a close eye on those, as well as the mana rays. They are taking a little bit of time at this point. We might be competing for those. Sharks, also kind of competing for them, it looks like, but the dragon darts are selling, so I'm super excited about that. Going to cut back on the crossbow here right after I collect these primordial boots. Those prim boots, I actually didn't plan on flipping a bunch of them, but they made us about 100k, so I'm actually not too upset with that. We're going to go and list something else here. Anu Deep, it's so good to see you, man. He says, what up, big New York City guy? How are you doing, man? You got to come through and visit sometime soon, dude. That would be a lot of fun. I should have hit you up when you came for the Fortnite tournament, man. I don't remember what I was doing. I don't think I was busy that weekend. Oh, yes, I was. I was actually not in the city that weekend. Otherwise, I probably would have. I totally remember now. But I think I was in Washington, D.C. maybe that weekend. I don't know. I went there recently for a work-related thing, so. Waffle says, Sierra, check the Discord. I posted a really good item to flip. I know it's Dragon Claws. I'm not even going to fall for that one. Good try, though. We're going to go ahead and try the Dragon Crossbow next. The Dragon Crossbow it's kind of an interesting one. Oh my, it's only 3.2 mil? Dude. I mean, it makes sense, but like, because Rune Dragons are being farmed constantly into the game, but wow, that's really low price. And if you guys want to know the best drop I've ever gotten, it has been the Dragon Limbs. The Dragon Limbs are the best drop that I've ever gotten in old school RuneScape. That's how unlucky I am, dude. Oh, how did the Bastion potion flip from a few days ago do? I actually didn't do the, what was it? The Bastion potion flip. I kind of forgot, but we'll try it on stream for you, Jordy. We'll see how it goes for us. I would have been free, but we drove back and forth every day for the World Cup. Ooh, that is tough. Coming into the city, not easy. What was it, in Queens? I think it was in Queens, right? Which is not easy to get to if you're from going from New Jersey. You got to go all the way through Manhattan, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. So, did I just hear Fortnite? You did, Harith. LV Swappy says, what's up, with a little wave emoji. Good to see you, man. Thanks for tuning in today. Leave a like if you are enjoying the stream. Hopefully you are, man. Arthur Ashe Stadium. Yeah, it looks like a pretty nice stadium. I think it's usually a tennis stadium, if I'm not mistaken, but could be wrong. I'm 64 raids dry at Chamber of Xerix. Someone help. I'm 1 raid dry at Chamber of Xerix. Feels bad, man. Anyway, we're going to cut back on these crossbows. They're just really not doing too much for us. 182 mil to work with, though. Should we do it, guys? Should we do it? Tell me in the chat right now if you think we should do it or we should not do it. You don't have to know what it is. Just should we do it or not? We're doing it, guys. Grazi is listed. We'll see if we can flip one of these. It looks like it's got a decent margin right now. I'm not too sure how it's going to work out. It's been a while since I flipped one, so we'll see how it goes. A little bit risky. I never really do items like this on live stream, so we'll see how it goes. World of RS says, any tips on getting my mind off the scythe losses? It's been eating me from the inside, to be honest. Yeah, maybe work more hours, go outside, maybe play a different game. I'm demotivated to flip. I only have 400 mil. I know it's sad, but I'm used to flip with 2 bill plus. No, I totally get that, man. It's the same thing. It's kind of like that same feeling that anyone would get if they were flipping for a long time and then they made a big purchase on something. So whether it be an arcane shield, a Grazi maybe that they're going to use for Slayer that they didn't really plan on selling, it would be the same exact situation, man. And when you're used to flipping in a certain like wealth bracket and then you go down, it's really tough to like kind of find your items again, find what's good. And yeah, I really hate that. So I understand that feeling. Just try to do a little flipping, do some overnight flips. You can definitely make a lot of money with 400 mil doing overnight flips for sure. So I'd recommend you look into that. And besides that, just try not to think about it too much, man. You're going to make money on those. And if not, you'll sell it for a little bit of a loss. That's what flipping is, man. Sometimes you make money, sometimes you lose money. And that's just the name of the game. That's why it's fun. And that's actually why you can make money from it. Anyway, guys, hopefully you are enjoying the stream today. Leave a like if you are. Really does help me out a lot. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. So hopefully you do enjoy it. Anyway, leave a like and yeah, sit back, kick back, and let's make some bank, guys. Benjamin Brown says, typical overnight flips. I'm so happy you were asking this question, man. Go ahead, check out my newest video. It's how to overnight flip in old school RuneScape. That has all the items in it that I tried, and I've got some more items for you here right now on live stream, and you should enjoy it because, I don't know, I've got some really good items. I definitely prefer the Green Dragon Hive Leather. It's one of my favorites, probably my all-time favorite. Very safe, very stable, very predictable margins on those. Like, outstanding flip, made 800k every night for weeks on end. Like, seriously, it's made me so much money. On top of that, Amethyst Crystal's really good. Purpots can be good. Literally anything can be good. Grimy Renardweed, anything with a high trade limit or like a high 4-hour limit tends to be a little bit better because it's A, it's safer, and B, you can make a ton, you can like grab a ton of it, and even if it's only like a 10 GP margin overnight, if you've got, you know, 100,000, that's a lot of money, so. Marcelo says, Siri, you want some water? I'm to your right in the red P hat. Name is Toto Kalo. Yeah, dude, yeah. Freak yeah, man. I'll take it, bro. Just come find me. I'm standing right out here, dude. Excuse me. Whew. And Waffle says, Benjamin, mostly high-botted items like sharks, Zolver scales, and mana rays. Yeah, that is exactly right. Trade coming in from Toto. We're going to take it here. 13,000 vials of water coming in from Toto. Thank you, man. Also known as Marcelo Perry in the live chat. Really do appreciate the donation. Adding that to the stack, we're probably close to 11 million vials of water if I had to guess. No, we're not close at all. Anyway, I can't believe we got 10 million of those. Thank you guys for that. Anyone that contributed any amount, thank you so much. 988 mana rays. Or not 988 mana rays. 988 GP per mana ray, I think is what we're going to be selling for here. We're going to go one under the margin just so we kind of don't compete as much. We sell it. Oh, of course, we're going to make a little bit less money. It's going to be a little quicker, though. I get you, bro. I'll check out that vid as well. Definitely check out that video. It's really nice. It kind of teaches you how to do the overnight flipping as well. And drop a like on it if you enjoy it. Seriously, helps me out a ton. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sitting on a 32 mil cash stack right now. Got my Zenite, or got a Zenite yesterday. Nice, man. Congratulations. I've had one Zenite drop, but I had to split it because I was playing with my friend. So, actually, I guess technically that's the best item I've ever gotten as a drop in RuneScape, but that wasn't by myself, technically. It wasn't my name, though, so that's kind of nice. Mies Taisinga says, Hi, Sira. Sorry I butchered your name, Mies, but good to see you, man. Thank you for tuning in today. Leave a like if you are enjoying the stream. I'm really hoping you will. And, of course, we got a lot of subscribers. Straight up, we have a lot of subscribers. I'm really happy with that. We're making our way to of Demonic Gorilla Sarith, if I remember correctly. What's your KC on those? Anyway, World of RS says he only gets good XP rates except on the Hydra boss. He's been grinding it out for Slayer to reach level 98 and 30k XP. He's got a ton of Slayer points, and I totally butchered it. It's pronounced Mace. Okay. Sorry, dude. My pronunciation on live streams, it's rough. If you go back, someone should make a montage of all the times I've butchered people's names. That would be a straight up meme video. It's kind of a lot of work, though. Zero, try flipping Zenites. Do you mean the straight up Zenite? I don't think that's going to work too well, to be honest. But we are going to cut back on these dragon crossbows. The reason Zenite flips don't work too well is you can buy them, but you can't sell them. Because no one makes a Zenite jewelry. It's very, very difficult to sell. It's possible, but it's, again, very, very difficult. 3.1k KC. Wow, that's actually really, really good, though. We're going to sell this dragon crossbow for 32,800,000, jeez. 3,284,000. Jeez. 3284995. List that, let it do its thing, guys. And yeah, it's going to make us some money there. Nas, oh my god, I forgot to say your name, dude. Totally forgot to say, like, did I say hi to you? I saw you mention something and I totally missed your message, dude. Welcome to the stream, man. Haven't seen you in a while, so welcome back, and hopefully you're doing well. I totally missed your, I read your message. I'm not sure if I said hi to you. Hopefully I did, but World of RS says finish the Wizard Rap at 2k subs. I want to, dude, okay, so here's the thing. You guys remember when I was making the rap on stream? That is like one of my highest viewed live streams. It's not near like the top, but it's in like my top 3, I think. It's got like 900 views, 700, between like 700 and 900 views, because I was looking at it the other day, and it got demonetized because we used the other person's song in it, which I totally didn't mean to do. Apologies to them, or the, whoever I copyrighted for that. Didn't mean to, steal content or whatever that was, but yeah, it got so many views. Like, I don't know why people really love that one, but maybe we'll have to do another one here in the future. Anyway, we made about 20k on that dragon crossbow, but we really didn't make any money since we had to margin check, so we basically broke even on that one. We'll keep the Grazian for a little bit longer, but I'm not going to wait too long for that one. Naz, just call me Naz. It's definitely just call me Naz. Frick, man, I always mess it up. So is there a bit of profit to be made from making and enchanting Zenite jewelry? There can be, but it really depends. Like, you gotta make sure you're getting it in, you're buying it for the right prices and selling it for the right prices. I don't really ever do that stuff. It is a good source of money making. I could make a video on it if that's interesting for you guys, but I actually plan, this is going to be kind of wild, but I am branching out into a new market here soon. I'm going to be making some World of Warcraft videos, so if you're into that, hopefully you are. They're going to be money making guides as well, so hopefully you guys kind of enjoy that. Maybe we'll do a stream about it. I don't know, I just feel like I kind of want to mix it up a little bit, try some new content. Don't worry though, the RuneScape content is always going to be here. I will always be making old school videos, flipping, money making on old school. I'm always your man for that. If you want to flip, you want to make bank flipping, this is still the channel for you. I'm just gonna be doing some other kind of content, so check it out, see if you like it, maybe drop a like on it if you're enjoying it. If you don't like it, it's not your speed, you don't have to watch them, I understand. Thinking of getting into OSRS again. Is the CC popping yet? The CC's never popping, Naz, but you know what is popping? The Discord. Join us, link in the description below, guys. A great place to learn how to flip with your cash stack and things like that. Literally, you can make so much bank in there just by sitting and watching and talking with other flippers about what items they like to flip and things like that. So definitely check that out if you're interested. If you want to make bank in RuneScape, check it out. Anyway, Miza says, whatever happened to the green dragon hide? Used to be a big margin, now it's like 2 or 3 GP each. It has crashed a lot recently now. I don't know why. It really is not a great margin anymore. I'm really not sure why, but either way, it's still a great overnight flip. So keep it on the list. Overnight, it really does well. You can get like 20 GP margins on it, which is really outstanding. Also, have you let's do the Bastion Potion flip, as Jordy was mentioning earlier. I do want to try these out because he wanted me to try them, and I want to try them because they look interesting. But Miza says, have you tried Divine Attacks? Made 800k off of 850 or something like that. Wow, that is crazy. I think you must have gotten in at the right time. That sounds really, really insane. These look pretty good too, but my guess is these Bastion Potions are going to be kind of difficult to sell. But we'll list some, see how it goes, and see if we can make some bank off of them. The margin does look really nice, so we'll have to see. Also, we are getting new music for the channel, so hopefully you guys do enjoy that. We've literally had the same soundtrack for, I don't know, the past 1,000 streams we've had, so yeah, you guys will now be able to listen to something else. I've been compiling a list of some copyright-free beats for us to use, and don't worry, I'm making sure they sound good before I put them on my channel. I know that sometimes like the copyright-free stuff is not as good as the premium, cream of the crop beats that you can get, but I've got a friend who makes some really awesome beats as well. We'll get some from him, we'll get some from the internet. It'll all be good, guys, don't worry about it. But it'll be more lo-fi kind of stuff as well, so don't worry. Jordy says, if Divine Attacks can make 800k off of like 1k of them, I wonder how good the Divine Super Combats go as well. Probably pretty good if I had to guess. The thing is, these are kind of hard items to flip sometimes, so you just need to keep that in mind. Sometimes it's very hard to buy them at their low price, and it's also hard to sell them at their high price because people don't want to trade them for that much of a difference. So I can never sell combats. Me neither, Miza. I literally never flip Super Combat Potions. Just call me Nas. I'm gonna keep calling you Nas. Says, can't wait for the new Syratunes. I love it, man. Making me laugh over here. Hopefully you do enjoy him. It's Wednesday. Good luck to everyone. Say good luck to Jordy on his interview tomorrow. I don't know what you're interviewing for, Jordy, but I hope you do a great job with it, and I hope you get the offer, man. I know you've been looking for a while, so congrats on the interview, and hopefully it goes well. Is it in person? I hope it's in person. Bastion Potions don't have a lot of action right now. The Diamond Dragon Bolts E are slowly buying, and the Archer's Ring will sell eventually. We just gotta leave it. The Sharks really aren't doing too much. We're gonna cut back on those. Sell them for maybe 780. It should be good from there. I thought that would instant sell, to be honest, but it hasn't, so we'll let it sit for a little bit. I'm not going to wait too long on those because the margin's not really that big either way, so we might just have to cut back and not actually, you know, sell them for their original listed price. And look at that, they sold right away, basically. So 65 million GP. Let's go ahead. We're going to list Amulets of Fury. I almost forgot about those. This is one of my bread and butter flips, guys. Super easy, such an easy flip. If you're trying to get into flipping, I highly recommend flipping the Amulets of Fury. And yeah, basically just, it's a super simple flip. It flips super fast. And look, we're about to make 10k each. I'll show you how fast you can make 70k right here. Ready? Boom. We're going to let it go, and we'll go on from here. Just Call Me Naz says, and I have a new story for when we finally do Campfire stories. Oh my god, we really got to do Campfire stories. What did I say? We'll do it around Halloween? I think that's what I said. We'll do it around Halloween. We'll theme a whole video out for it or something. My guess is we'll just share some stories in the Discord group and in like a Discord call, and I'll record the call and then maybe chop it up a little bit and put everyone's stories into a little video montage, and we can upload that. It'll be a lot of fun, and it'll just be a good time all around, so I'd be super pumped to do that with you guys. Mature audiences only, though. That will be an interesting video. We've done nothing like it, so that will be really fun. It's been kind of if you're a long-time viewer of the channel, then you kind of know that that's been the rumor, the myth going around for a while. So we're going to do this Campfire stories kind of deal, where we just tell life stories to each other and have a good time. But if you're new to the channel, maybe you don't know about it, and you'll see that upload in your inbox sometime soon. But of course, if you want to be a part of that video, join us on Discord, link in the description below. Great place to learn how to flip with your cash stack. Can be any amount of cash, whether you're a beginner or an experienced flipper. We'll show you how to use GE Tracker. We'll show you how to make bank in RuneScape. Literally super easy. We have a lot of good flippers in there that just post all of their flips on Discord for everyone to see. So definitely check that out if you're trying to learn how to flip in old school RuneScape, or you're just trying to learn how to make money in old school RuneScape. It's an amazing resource, and it's free. There's literally no like tier list, really, like there's no premium content on there or anything that you have to pay for. Everything in there is free. We have a flipping list in there as well, so check that out. She's singing to me, give it up, GP, and sell the scythe. It's gonna be alright. Go give up, GP. It's gonna be alright. Yeah, unfortunately, maybe that is the case, but hey, at least she's soothing you a little bit, World of RS. Mizah says you should try Dragon, I think you meant Dragon Daggers, DDS. Granite Malls, good for quantities of 50 or so. Actually, I don't really think they're very good to flip at all. Not to shoot you down, but anyway, we're gonna actually cancel this Grazi as well, but I don't think they're, in my opinion, they're not very good flips. Just because, like, hold on, I'm distracted. I'll get back to that though. Let's go ahead and list some Dragon Arrows, I think, next. And we're gonna go ahead and list another expensive item, maybe. I'm not too sure what we'll do, but we do have a lot of money to work with, and I do want to flip the Dragon Arrows as well, just to kind of showcase that. And of course, if you guys have any suggestions about what dude, okay, I'm not gonna lie, real quick, the Dragon Arrows have had insane margins recently, so if you're not flipping them, you're really missing out. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and flip some more items here, but let me think about what we can do with 224 mil. Let's try. I'm gonna manually check this, but it could be a lot of money that we lose, so we'll check it out. Dexterous Prayer Scroll. Let's see what we can get for those, guys. Ooh, yeah, that's a pretty expensive margin there. We're gonna go ahead and list a few of them though, and I'm hoping we can actually flip a few of these. I'm not too sure if we'll be able to, but we're definitely going to give it a shot. Waffle says, can I repeat a story when I got in real life robbed for world locks? I don't know what that is. Jordy says, Dragon Knives sometimes have a good margin. I agree, but I find Dragon Knives are kind of hard to flip. Just Call Me Naz says we should do an in-game roleplay making out the stories for the videos. That would be really cool, but I'm not a great editor. That's the problem, so I don't really know if I'll be able to cut that up into something nice, but I'll give it a shot. Oof, that margin check hurt. Yeah, it did. Sometimes you can make up for it, though. And that's, I mean, on live stream, yeah, a little bit risky, not gonna lie, but hey. I'm all about taking risks on the live streams. I mean, to me, it doesn't really matter if I make money or lose money flipping at this point. I just flip to show you guys some awesome items, how you can make bank doing flipping, and if it ends up, you know, me trying to do some experimental thing and losing a lot of money, if we learn, then I'm happy. Dex scroll was 58 plus mil weeks ago, no joke, and you bought it below 53 mil. Wow, man. So here, guys, here's why my theory of why items are dropping right now. People might have forgot, but at least in the US, kids are going back to school. You know, high school, middle school, college, and what tends to happen in these scenarios is people sell their banks onto the GE so they can just keep it in cash and then come back the next summer. And because there's seasonal players that play this game. People don't play this game year-round all the time. So people come in the summer where they play a lot more in the summer, and then they kind of leave it as the year goes on. So what tends to happen is a lot of items drop a lot in price. So just because everyone's selling and no one new is coming into the game and buying, so that tends to happen. It's the summer drop. That is right, Waffle. You're very, very intelligent. Mana raise sold, guys. We got 7 GP per. Which is not too bad. Looks like it made us about 70k, so I'm very happy with that. Amulets of Fury came in as well. Gonna turn around and sell those for a 10k profit. Very, very nice. 2269995. 2269995. And we're gonna let that do its thing. 22 viewers. Wow, guys. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully you are enjoying the stream. Leave a like if you are. When you guys brought up the campfire stories, it made me think of one of the stories I wanted to share. It's just so funny. It actually happened while I was, you know, in the process of making this channel. It's a pretty recent story, within the last year. It was the story actually happened after we announced we were going to do the campfire stories thing. I have so many good stories like that are just so dumb, but anyway, we've got all the dragon darts sold, and look at that, guys. We made a ton of money on those. Let me see if we still have that buy offer in here. Look at that, 28.8 to 29.2. That's about 500k coming in for us, guys. Very, very nice. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little bit less, like 400k, but still very, very incredible flip right there. Super pumped we were able to do that. And that was probably the best Dragon Dart flip we've ever had on a live stream before, so shout out to that. We're going to knock these up a little bit here, just make sure we get some. We don't want to miss out on those too much here, and we want to make sure we can make some profits on it, right? So, makes sense. Let's go ahead and list these for 62,995. We're actually going to bump that up a little bit just to go right over. Dude, I really want to get a milkshake after the stream today, but I'm not going to. There's this really awesome place near me that sells milkshakes, but they're super expensive, so maybe this weekend I'll get one. We'll have to see. We do have to save money, though. We do have to pay rent eventually, so we're going to go ahead and list some blood runes. I want to show you guys the blood runes. I've been showing them a lot here on stream recently. The blood runes are a super fast flip, really great if you got a cash stack around 5 to 10 mil. Really does not cost a lot to flip these bad boys, and they can make you some good money. So only 3 GP today. We've been getting margins on these recent streams though of like 6 to 10 GP, so I'm not too shocked about it. Usually you're only going to get 3 to 4 GP on the blood runes though, just keep that in mind. Yeah, McDonald's is quite expensive. Does McDonald's sell milkshakes? I don't really know if McDonald's sells milkshakes. Maybe, I mean, I'd be shocked if they didn't, but I'd be shocked if they didn't, but wouldn't be that surprised if they didn't at the same time. That doesn't really make any sense. I don't think I've ever seen someone get a milkshake from McDonald's. Anyway. 22 minutes ago, Scythe prices updated, 870 mil. Seems to be going up now, but yeah, it was 850 mil 6 hours ago. It's going to go sideways, so what's going to happen is it's going to kind of flutter a little bit. The Scythe will go back up, and it will go back down for the next few days, most likely. Those milkshakes bringing the boys to the yard. Can we bring girls to the yard? I'd kind of like that a little bit more, to be honest. No, they just sell frozen milk. You guys are hilarious. Anyway, we got 121 mil to work with. We got about 13 minutes left in the stream here, so let's make great use of this, guys. 121 mil. What can we get going here? Something fast, something quick that is also going to make us a lot of bank. Let's check out the dragon knives. We'll do it just for you, Jordy. We'll check out the dragon knives here, see if we can get any good margins on those. You know, I really don't know why. I just haven't been able to get a good margin on the dragon butt plugs recently, but you know, we'll see here. Yeah, see, it's not really a great margin. 6 GP, we'll stay away from that. We're going to do the Abyssal Bludgeon, though, actually. I feel like flipping some, like, higher-end items today, so we'll see. See if we get any money off of this. Whoa, wait. Oh, okay, the margin wasn't as crazy as I thought. Not really a great margin, considering the Abyssal Bludgeon is actually a relatively difficult flip. It's not hard to flip, but it does take time. So I'm actually a little upset that the margin's not better than it is, but either way, we're going to go ahead and sell these blood runes for 343 GP each, making us 3 GP each on those blood runes. But if you guys have been keeping track of the time, the speed that we flip these things is incredibly quickly. We're going to turn around and sell the Amulets of Fury for a little bit lower as well, just because I'm used to them selling way faster than they are now. So seeing him not sell is a little concerning. We want to knock that down a little bit here. Dipping french fries in chocolate milkshakes is really good. What? That's not... I've heard that for, like, people that go to Wendy's. They get, like... Okay, first of all, is Wendy's a thing outside of the United States? Like, the fast food place Wendy's? I don't know. Anyway, but I've heard people dipping, like, french fries into those Frosties that they sell. I'm having a disagreement with a friend. Settle it for me, says Little Cubes. What's up, man? Good to see you on the stream here today. Don't know if I've seen you around before, so welcome. Thanks for tuning in today. He says, how much GP is a good flip? It depends. Little Cubes, let me know how much GP you have, and I'll tell you what would be considered a good flip for your cash stack. How about that? Waffle says, yeah, pretty sure they're in Canada. Canada makes sense. We only have McDonald's in my town. I actually like McDonald's the most, but it really makes my stomach upset afterwards, so I don't really know if that's good. I've never seen it in Sweden. Alright. This is not in Sweden. Canada makes sense. US makes sense, but I love our, like, worldwide viewership. It's awesome. Little Cube says 12 mil. P.S. I'm a she, not a he, but that's okay. Sorry about that, ma'am. We will make sure not to mess that up in the future, but we actually have 99.9% male viewership, so I'm sorry that I misgendered you. Either way, though, 12 mil. Let's see, a good flip, like, okay, I would say a good flip with 12 mil, probably like 100 to 150k would be like a good flip, I would say. That's like, if you can get like a 150k flip, that's like pretty good. 200k is like cream of the crop. Like you won't get many of those probably. 100k you should be able to get at least 1 or 2 every flipping session. 150k you'll probably get that once a flipping session too. Probably like once an hour. But 12 mil, like I would say 60 to 80k flips is where you're going to be looking at most of the time. And then anything over 100k is good performance, really good. But that's my personal opinion. I tend, when I have a lower cash stack, I don't take as much risk with the cash stack. If you are more into taking risks and potentially losing your money, maybe 300k is what you're expecting. But either way, never seen a Wendy's in the UK, but haven't been to London, and they might be there. I bet there is one in London, just because that's like basically New York City, but for Europe. 2k margin on divine attacks right now. We gonna crash it? 3.9k to 5.5k. Wow, that's insane. The Bastion potions aren't really doing anything as well, so we're gonna cut back on those. Sorry they didn't work out for Jordy. You know, you can't always win here. We're gonna cut back on the Dexterous as well. Kind of upset that we didn't get any of those, but that's not a big deal. I was hoping we could get at least one. LOL, 90% male. No, it's literally 99.9. I can show you the stats. Need more girls to play games? Thank you for your input. No problem. Hopefully that helped you out, little cubes. And join us on Discord if you're interested in learning how to make a ton of bank in old school RuneScape. I'm posting all my flips in there all the time. Other people post their flips in there all the time. We love to teach people how to flip in there. If you head on in there and you say, hey, how do I flip in old school RuneScape? I guarantee that's at least anyone, I don't know who it will be, but someone will reach out and be like, what do you need help with? What do you need to learn? So many people that will help you in there. It's crazy. We're kind of cutting back on our flips here because we are coming towards the last few minutes of the stream. But that being said, I'll show you guys some speed flips that we can do to make some money in a quick amount of time. If you only got 10 minutes to play, you got 10 minutes to flip, I'll show you some flips that you can do that will make you money in that amount of time. Let's see how much we can make in the next 7 minutes or so. Let's see, all those over scales going for 8 to my last day of membership. Dude, that stinks, man. If you were here the other day, dude, we were doing a Fashionscape tournament. We gave away a ton of money. I think 15 mil about total. So it stinks you missed it, man. But sometimes we do giveaways here on the channel just for fun. Who can wear the best Fashionscape items? Who's got the best fashion in old school RuneScape? We always do fun competitions like that. So I'm sorry you missed it, man. But we were there doing it, and there was lots of money to be won. My friend was gonna mail me a ton of candy, but the postage was a lot, so he bought me a flashlight instead. Flashlight? That's kind of boring, dude. Just light up the room? Like, that's not very fun. Anyway, we need to get flipping here. Death runes are going to be next. Death runes are basically the same as blood runes. They don't flip quite as fast, but the margin is about the same. So they're a little bit worse than blood runes in my opinion, but they're still a very good flip. Little Cube says, cool, I'll check the Discord. I think I'll show up for more streams. Great to hear it. Thank you for checking out the Discord. It's free. You'll probably like it. And thanks for being the first female viewer on the channel. Really do appreciate that. Anyway, 9,996 is, you're probably not the first, but you're the first to ever type. Anyway, we've got about, 5 minutes left, and we listed the limit of the death runes here. The biggest female viewership I've seen on any OSRS creator that has spoken about it is the subject is Rarg at like 4.5% female, with the bigger streams getting like 2% female. Okay, did you guys know, this is a funny story. So when I started my channel, I was about, like 320 subs, I think? It's like around that frame. I was getting up there. I was starting to get my fame. And you might know Link Ocarina. He was at, actually no, I was at like 180 or something, and Link Ocarina was at like 300 something, and what was it? Rarg was at 81 subscribers. I remember that distinctly. He's at 81, and Lynx had a Discord at the time. He still does, I'm pretty sure. And I hopped in there, and I messaged Link, and I messaged Rarg, and I'm like, hey, like, love your guys' content, like, because I did actually like it. They were just starting out pretty much. And look at their channels now, dude. They absolutely boomed. But shout out to them. I reached out to them. I'm like, we should collab sometime. And they're like, for sure, for sure. We never really got around to it. But, dude, they were like next to me when I started. And then their channels just exploded. So I'm super happy for them. They're, I kind of like feel like we're bonded in that sense. Like, they don't really know me or anything like that well. But we were like bonded, we were at the same sub count, and then they just took off. So congrats to them, dude. I'm super happy for them. Now they're like one of the bigger OSRS creators, so very, very nice. So happy for them. Not a flashlight, read it again. I know what it was. Don't worry. I purposely read it the wrong way. I flipped 10k death runes for 30 GP earlier. I got lucky. Wow, that is actually very, very, very lucky. I don't think I've ever had a 30 GP margin on the death rune, so that's very nice. Congrats to you on that one. That is definitely a gain you want to take away. 287 million GP. Oh boy, what should I flip here in this last minute? What's a quick flip that is just like very safe? Law runes are pretty good as well. I'm not going to invest in anything too crazy for the last couple minutes of the stream here, guys. Just it's not really worth it for me. We're going to cut back on the flips here in a minute anyway. We'll do it in about 2 minutes or so. 1 GP margin. Should we try? Let's just flip it for the meme. Let's see what happens. I wonder how quick it'll buy and sell. Family friendly tube. No, don't want to get demonetized tube. Anyway, Potato seeds can't lose. I think it'll take too long. I'll post it in general. Posted screenshot. I will definitely check that out literally as soon as I get off the stream. Thank you, Mizah, for contributing to that. And I don't know if are you new to the Discord? I don't think I've seen you around here before, Mizah. I could be wrong, but let me know if you have a different Discord name or anything. Maybe I don't recognize you. A safe flip is a backflip. That's like the riskiest flip you can do. You can die in real life. That's like the ultimate risk. I used to tune in about a year ago. Got it. Well, welcome back, dude. Thank you for tuning in today. Really do appreciate that. And hopefully you are enjoying it. You remember the content the same way, I'm sure. And hopefully I've become a little bit better of a commentator. Yeah, probably not, though. Who remembers the first stream we did? Who was anyone here for the first stream? I think there's only one person that I remember from like the very first stream that we've had. I think it was, there's a guy named A White King. I think he was at our very first live stream. I don't know if anyone else was. Ice-T was there very early as well, and Harith was there very early as well, but I don't think they were on the first streams ever. I don't even, you could probably go back and look because they record the YouTube chat. So did you see the meme I posted in memes? I'll check it out real quick before we start wrapping up the flips here. That's terrible. Funny Batman meme though, I like it. Mikey Matter says, yo, sorry Mikey, you kind of came in at the end here. Sorry about that, man. But good to see you. Thanks for tuning in today. Leave a like if you are enjoying it, or just if you normally enjoy the streams. I would appreciate the like a lot. It really does help me out a lot. Gets my videos up there with some awesome content creators. Thank you. Anyway, we're going to turn around and sell these Diamond Dragon Bolts E. I'll keep you guys in the loop, in the scoop, about how much money we're making on these, by the way, when the stream ends. So just tune into the Discord if you're interested in learning about the profits as well. 159 is what we're going to sell the law runes for. I know it's a 1 GP margin. Kind of just wanted to do it for the meme. We'll see how that goes for us. Going to cut back on these overscales as well. Kind of just cut everything back, finish up the stream here, cut back on everything. Yeah, 155 is what we'll list those for. Gonna turn around and sell the dragon arrows as well. 648, and we'll list that, let it do its thing. I'm gonna hang out on Discord for a little while I let these flips sell here, guys. So feel free to message me on there after the stream. Would love to have you there. Just chat with you. Join us. Link in the description below if you're not in there already. Would really appreciate if you could come in there and say what's up, say hi to me, just chat with me for a bit. It would be awesome. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in today. Leave a like if you did enjoy the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, if you do want to learn how to flip and make bank in old school RuneScape. And of course, join us on Discord, as I've said a million times. It's a great place to learn how to flip with your cash stack and everything like that. Anyway, guys, hopefully you did enjoy the stream today, and I will see you all next time. Look at this guy blocking me. Are you kidding me?